this. So
it's crazy. It's crazy how, life works like that sometimes.
yeah.
You just never know. Like I joke, when agents are like, well, how do I build businesses? I'm like, I'm like, literally you could go to a restaurant or a bar every single day and you can meet people
Yeah.
every single day. I think I counted like a couple weeks ago, 7 of our 32 agents are from the bar space. Our admin that's been with us, Ashley, who's been with us practically since day one, Ryan met when she was the bartender.
Nice.
And it's like, and people in that space, it's you ask them, like, hey, what's your future like?
Yeah.
And most bartenders, waitresses, servers, they don't want to do that when they're 60, 70 years old, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, hey, if I can show you a career that can, get you out of this and do something else. And so you just never know,
Oh yeah.
who you're going to run into that's going to, change your life. And I would say it changed your life.
Oh yeah. I mean, can you imagine? And listen, everybody like thinks it's hilarious, but I'm like, can you imagine going from I literally was doing this. I was going from like almost on a daily basis at this point, like doing cardiac arrests or, intubations, suturing somebody who cut their arm open or something, doing all of these things to working on cable, and all the people I worked with, like the first agent I ever brought in EXP was my old supervisor at Spectrum. And he thought I was nuts working. So he's like, dude, you could do so much more. You have all these licenses and degrees and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I can't handle that right now. Like I'm burned out in that section. I needed something to take my mind off.
Yeah.
Who would have known that arguably crazy path that I took would lead to where we are at now in real estate? I would have never in a billion years guessed that. I would have thought today I would have still been doing both those jobs. I'd have been probably at some online school trying to get a doctorate and putting a thesis together and arguing all these things. And here I am in real estate. My mentors, they laugh at me all the time. They're like, who knew that internet going out and you working some piddle paddle side job would get you to where you're at today? So anything's possible. Like I say, whether you're a bartender or a nanny or cleaning houses, doesn't matter. There's always some path that's going to open up that's going to take you to that next level.
Yeah, you just got to keep looking, right?
Yeah.
You just got to be open-minded. And I think that's, when I hear your story and your journey, I think, like I said, that to me, I can always find something that has helped you into your career. And I think from what I just heard, it's you were always open-minded to looking at other opportunities and trying different things.
Oh yeah.
Right. And figuring out what you liked and what you enjoyed and what you didn't. And you were okay with leaving that. And some people would view that as a failure, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of us are afraid of failures.
Oh yeah.
Right. Based off of other people's opinions. And I think for you, it ultimately allowed you to find something that you enjoy and that you're good at. And I always ask, why did you get into real estate? What was the reason that made you want to make that jump into this business?
Yeah, the height of the pandemic, I call it. 2020, pandemics hit. Everything at the hospital is ultra regulated. You're wearing like 58 masks and 75 body suits and PIP gear and everything else. So, you have all this stuff going on. And like I said, I was already burned out. I'm going through a divorce. Now a global pandemic hits. Obviously there's that fear, like, am I going to die if I catch, this substance? Like, when Ebola came out, everybody's like, oh man, like shut the country down because somebody had Ebola. And like, obviously it's bad, but you don't know it at the time, right? Like you don't sense it until you really start get in it. So for me, I just had gotten to a point where I was honestly fed up with where I was at. I was tired of literally working 24/7, it felt like. And I needed something that at least at the time I perceived, gave me some flexibility. And like I said, I had met my mentors, Jackie and Ryan Bowman. I had met them just working on cable, working on a stupid internet router. And I saw what they had going on in life, how they were doing things. And I'm like, this is where I should be right now. Like where they're at in their life, I should be there, and I need to get there today. Like done, I got to get there. And so they just kind of give me some background info on how to get into real estate and all this other stuff. So, I'm a disabled veteran, so I have a disability, and they have this thing called vocational rehabilitation. So I had made an appeal basically to the Veterans Benefit Administration, which is very funny. But and basically, hey, I want to leave this amazing government career and go do real estate, and I want you guys to pay for it because I don't have any GI Bill left. And so I had to go to like meetings and get like director level kind of approvals to get switched into a 5-week course on real estate. And blows my mind that they ever approved it, to be quite honest. I thought this was a long shot. I'm going to have to pay out of pocket. They approved it. I went to class. So this was in June. So I kid you not, I literally went to the hospital, resigned. So when you work for the VA, you are appointed into the VA. It's like taking commission, taking an appointment. So I had to resign my appointment and out process that. I quit my job with the internet folks and just took all 4 classes in 5 weeks and just smacked them out of the park. And obviously COVID made things really slow, and then I submitted for my test, and that was it.
I'm laughing because Wolf of Wall Street's one of my favorite videos or movies, and I can just picture you at their house, and you're like, "Show me your check," and I quit today.
Yeah, basically, it sounds crazy, but I literally I told them I apologize if I feel intrusive or if I'm overstepping something here, but I just want to give you a background of what I do and where I'm at in life and where are you at. I need to be there. And I need, I was 30 at the time, had a great career, horrible personal life. Like I have amazing kids. My kids are literally everything. But, I have an ex-wife where I'm like, I can't deal with this human being right now. And I need a change to give myself something. So literally, show me the checks. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, Jackie and Ryan Bowman are fantastic people and great mentors. And if you guys are looking for people to reach out to, those are 2 great people. And I got to get to know them over the last year and a half or so myself. And I was just, when you were telling that story, the Wolf of Wall Street, when he's sitting there, he's like, "You show me the check." I forget what the number was in the movie, but I quit today.
That's what it was like.
Jake's like smashing the router. He's like,
like, "Hey, I'll get your internet, but I need a phone number. I need a contact." I mean, that's it. That's how I got it. And I don't know. It's not a very eventful story. It's a very crazy, off the wall way to get into real estate. But I wanted what they had. And it was like a light bulb went off in my head. Like, dude, what are you are wasting life and time in a job. You're never going to get past a physician. You're never going to get past these things. You're always going to be stuck in the same pay cycle, and you're never going to have freedom. You're always going to be under somebody else, and they're always going to be telling you what to do. And I'm like, it's not for me.
And lifestyle is one of the things that I talk to agents a lot more now than ever before. And it's, what lifestyle do you want to live? You can make, $1 million in this business and live that lifestyle, and you can make $50,000 a year in this business and live that lifestyle. And, for me, when I'm talking to agents and coaching agents, it's like, which one do you want?
Oh,
because that's different. Those are different lifestyles.